we are on the way to the cancer center to have blood work done and to meet with my hematologist to go over how the first complete cycle, which is 2 rounds of chemo, went. I brought a microphone, so hopefully this sounds better. Yeah, should be a pretty easy day. I'll check back in once we talk to Dr. DQ. We are back at the house. I have Chester here with me. Say hi, Chester. Hey, hi, little buddy. Everything went pretty well. Dr. DQ is very happy with all of my results and wouldn't be surprised if at my second PET scan, which is the end of March after my 4th round of chemo, she wouldn't be surprised if I am completely cancer-free on the scan. I guess you don't stop doing treatment, you keep going for the full 12 rounds anyway, but based off of how it was just off 1, I think that's pretty good news. My blood work came back pretty good too. My liver counts are back to normal, thank God, because I was kind of worried about that. But my white blood cell counts are, I guess, plummeted again. So they gave us, I'm opening the fridge, these injections, which I had my first one of today, these guys. And they are meant to flush my bones to create more white blood cells. They go in the fat in your stomach, which actually wasn't too bad. And that's coming from me, someone who really, really hates needles. You don't really feel them as much. I expected it to be like a blood thinner. I don't know if anyone watching this has ever gotten a blood thinner in a hospital, but when they inject it into the fat right in your lower belly there, it stings like hell for like 30 seconds. I really expected this to be very similar, but you just kind of feel the needle go in and it's, I don't know, you feel some fluid in there for an hour or so, and that's kind of it. So I was really happy with that. We need to do one today and tomorrow to try and get my white blood cells up so they can actually do chemo on Monday. I got blood work bright and early at 7:40, and I guess my white count isn't high enough. They won't let me do chemo, so we'll see what happens. There can be side effects from these, which is mainly muscle and bone soreness. So all the stuff that I've had up in here for the last few weeks might be even worse on this, so we'll see. But yeah, overall, I think it's going to do the trick. I'm pretty sure I'm getting chemo on Monday, and we'll go from there. I asked them, I shaved my beard, so why the hell do I still have a littler beard here? I expected to be totally smooth by now, but like, oh yeah, that's my injection site from my last fluids I got, and that's from the last chemo I got. I don't know if you can see through the hair there. But yeah, I expected to be totally smooth by now, but it's still there, so I don't know. Maybe I won't go totally smooth, or maybe I'll look back at this in a week when I don't have eyelashes and eyebrows. So we'll see. But yeah, overall, not too bad. I got a little bit of tightness in my chest here, which they said that would probably be the first place to react from these shots, but the medicine for it is actually just reacting. So I'm gonna take one of those now, and then I'm gonna relax for a little bit, because it's been a day. It is February 28th at 4 a.m. It's here too. I woke up in extreme pain from the white blood cell shot they gave me. Waiting to see someone. We'll update later. So we're in the hospital now, just waiting to see doctors. I'm in the robe. It's been almost 4 hours. No sign of seeing anyone yet. The pain's a bit better, but we are tired. Okay, so we have left the hospital. They ended up giving me some morphine, so I'm quite high right now. They actually offered to give me a second dose as well. I can't imagine what that would be like, because fairly ripped right now, for being honest. Kate has just gone to get a prescription of more morphine, because we are still doing the second white blood cell booster shot today, and that's pretty much gonna knock me on my ass pain-wise, but I'm glad that I'll have this to kind of balance me out. I can tell that the pain's not gone. It just feels more numb. Like, I know the pain is still in my lower back and in my hips and my pelvis. But yeah, just numb. That's the best way to describe it. It's also probably because I'm a little high and my brain's not working so well right now. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. But yeah, I'm glad that I have these pain meds. They should help me through at least this second injection, which gets me ready for chemo on Monday. Definitely gonna have to talk to Dr. DQ about these white blood cell injections, because the idea of being on these 5 days for 5 days every 2 weeks and being in this pain just sounds, I don't know how I could do that. It sounds horrible. So hopefully there's a plan B, or maybe it was just the first time I got this shot is the worst and my body's really, really reacting. I don't know, but the idea of this pain, doing a week of chemo and feeling like shit, and then doing a week of these injections and feeling this pain and then chemo again, that sounds just miserable. So we'll see what Dr. DQ says, but this will do to at least prep me for Monday's chemo. One step at a time. One other thing I wanted to reflect on, actually, this will probably be the last of the pre-3 chemo video. When I was at the cancer center today, I arrived there early to get my blood work done, and then I had to wait like a couple of hours to see the doctor because she wanted to have those blood work results so we could discuss them, right? So I'm in the waiting room of the cancer center for my doctor specifically, and I could tell there was 2 people there that were there for their first time. One of the guys said he was there for his first time, and when the nurse came to get him, she asked how he's doing, and he's like, good, I just want to know, what's going on. So you could tell anytime someone's there, and based off what they were saying, they're there to get diagnosed, So since we were there for so long, we saw them go in saying all of these things, and then we saw them come out, and the nurses have, instructions like, we're going to send you downstairs for blood work, so just go down there, the pharmacy's right there, pick up whatever it is, like really simple stuff, right? And then obviously they'll have chemo or whatever treatment whenever they have it. But it really struck me that how severe my paperwork and my scans and everything looked, because when I was there to get diagnosed, Dr. DQ was ready to not let me leave. That's how bad it was. She wasn't even going to let me leave the hospital, go get shit. The idea was, we have him here. She expected me to look worse than I did, which is why we did it the second day or the day after I was diagnosed. But she was just going to keep me there, transfer me right to the hospital that's connected to the cancer center, and immediately start chemo. And just the stark contrast between these people that were just diagnosed today and the calmness of like, yeah, don't worry, go get your medications, go get your blood work. And you could tell they'd get treatment down the line, versus mine, we're not letting you leave, you're starting this immediately. Like, obviously when I was diagnosed, we knew how severe it was. It's stage 4, it's against my heart, it's pushing my windpipe, right? But really struck me in that moment too, like, damn, I was in really bad shape, even if I didn't feel like it. So yeah, kind of a crazy observation, but I wanted to get that down because that was a strange moment for me, to say the least.